They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And a rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. Coming up, here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And he's going to come up well. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And the kick by Butker is
to attack the end zone.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Looking for...
And he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield.
To go the wrong way, lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the deep...
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now Mahomes. And that is an incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Oh, he got put long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Mahomes throwing complete to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Will down now, needing a score here in the late going. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. 15 and a first. He's back to throw. Steps away to his down. He'll look to throw. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive.
And that is caught by Watkins. The thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you long.
An offense set at the line for this next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Back to throw. Flush to his right. They'll try and run it. And able to get this down running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. And his kick here is good. The kickoff here, partner. I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be real, would do is either hand it off inside or more likely take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores, and after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to
touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they...
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. First throw of overtime for Mahomes. And the Raven...
The backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway.
And the pressure gets to...
Is when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes a
freight train there. Derek Nottie with a sack. Another try after
dish out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Jackson now, flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long...
We hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Chris Jones on the stop. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage, eluding the pressure runner down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out.
A big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now it's Jackson. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he'll take it across on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete on the right foot of Harrison Butker. This to win it in overtime. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there.
They really get you into more trouble.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. Flush to his right. Snead's got it. 19 yards to pick up there. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd and a long way to go. Jackson, he'll run it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. We step aside here in overtime. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. And that will be
on your coach. Come on, coach, we can get it. We have that play call. And the head coach has to remember, that play call likely isn't there. Punt the ball away. Punt it away. Be smart.
Trust your defense.
Trust him.
He's going deep for... Got a man. You saw the face I made looking at you like, what are they doing? How did they do that?
Yeah, that's almost a miracle, isn't it? Because the 2 of us have talked to play callers, and every time we talk to them about going for it on 4th and long, they give us that same look.
3rd down. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. And this will be close to the goal line. Usually you're thinking touchdown. Here they actually complete it but lose yardage.
When you're this close to the goal line, things downfield a little bit, any type of space is better than what we just saw there. And that end result, not one to satisfy.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill.
Are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got him now. 1st and 10.
Over defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because...
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Emmanuel Agba in there to bury him for a loss of 11. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the